I slept with the pastor last night. That was the first thing I told my best friend this morning. Not good morning, not how was your date, and just that. Her cereal spoon paused midair. I swear, even her cat froze. And before you judge, let me explain. It started at the church fundraiser. They had spiked punch. No one said it, but everyone knew. I went out of guilt more than faith. My mother would have risen from the grave to slap me if I missed it. I hadn't been to church in months, and when I walked in wearing a dress that definitely wouldn't pass the two-finger strap rule, I got the usual looks, disapproval mixed with curiosity. Then he walked in. Pastor Reed, young, hot, and a pastor. The contradiction made him 10 times hotter. Everyone whispered about how he was modern and progressive, which I figured meant he didn't burst into flames when someone cursed in the pews. He wasn't supposed to notice me, not with the choir ladies practically throwing hymnals at him. But he did. We talked by the dessert table, flirting over banana pudding, like a scene from a very confused Hallmark movie. He laughed at my sarcasm, and I noticed his collar was slightly undone. Sinful, really. Hours later, I found myself in his modest little house, behind the church. We told ourselves it was just for one more drink, one more conversation. But talk turned into touches, and touches turned into confessions. Not the kind you tell in a booth, but the kind you whisper into someone's mouth between kisses. It was reckless. He whispered, "God forgives desire," in my ear, and I nearly exploded. It was the holiest sin I've ever committed. We didn't sleep much, just enough for me to slip out at sunrise, shoes in hand, walking shamefully and shamelessly past the chapel. And here I am now, sipping coffee, while my best friend stares at me like I've sprouted horns. I don't regret it, not one bit. But I do wonder how he's feeling today. Because when I left his bed, I noticed something strange, an envelope on the nightstand, already addressed to the bishop. Inside? His resignation letter, signed and dated. Last week. Turns out I didn't corrupt him. He was already planning to leave the cloth. I just gave him one hell of a send-off.